Hey guys, happy Tuesday. We're going to finish our integers, adding, and subtracting notes today. Just a little review from yesterday. We did some vocab. We talked about integers, positive integer, and negative integer, and zero pair. The big takeaway with this was those positive negative integers, and those key words that are going to help you solve some story problems. So words like deposit, gain, go up, those are all with positive numbers. And then words with like below, withdraw, drop, those are all going to be your negative numbers. All right, and then we talked about some adding rules. And with the adding rules, we talked about same sign, keep the sign and add. And then different signs, subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So that's going to be really helpful for us today as we get into some of this practice. All right, so we're ready for part D of our notes, adding integers practice. All right, number 1, we have a -2 plus 3. So we have two different signs. We have a negative with the 2 and a positive with the 3. So different signs, subtract, and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 3 minus 2 is 1, and the bigger number is 3, and 3 is positive. So your answer is just positive 1. All right, number 2, 0 plus 6. Anytime you have a number plus 0, it's just that whatever the other number is. So 0 plus 6 is just -6. All right, number 3, 7 plus 1. Same sign, they're both positive. So keep your sign and add. 7 plus 1 is 8. That one's pretty easy. Number 4, -6 plus 4. So you have a negative and a positive. So you have different signs, subtract, and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 6 minus 4 is 2, and keep the sign of the bigger number. Well, we have a positive 4 and -6. So what's bigger, 4 or 6? Well, 6 is bigger and 6 is negative, so your answer is -2. So -6 plus 4 is -2. All right, number 5, 2 plus 4. Same sign, they're both positive. This is what you've been doing since probably kindergarten. 2 plus 4 is 6. Number 6, same thing. 5 plus 10, both positive, so your answer is positive. 5 plus 10 is 15. Number 7, -6 plus 0. Go ahead and do this one on your own. All right, so we already did this one at number 2. If you notice, it's just the order of the numbers is switched around, which is the commutative property. So any number plus 0 is just that number. So -6 plus 0 is just -6. All right, number 8. Go ahead and try this one on your own as well. We have -9 plus -1. So we have negative and negative. We have two negatives, same sign, keep the sign and add. Two negatives, keep your sign, negative, and add. 9 plus 1 is 10. All right, number 9, we've had several with zeros. Remember, anything you add plus 0 is just the next number, which is -4. All right, number 10, we have -5 plus -5. Same sign, both negative. So we keep our negative and add. 5 plus 5, 10. -5 plus -5 equals -10. All right, number 11. Try that one on your own. All right, we have the same sign, -8 plus -2, two negatives, same sign, keep your sign and add. So keep the negative sign, 8 plus 2 is 10, -10. Number 12, same type of problem, two negatives, keep your sign and add, -9. All right, number 13, 1 plus -7. Different signs. We have a positive 1 So there's nothing in front of the 1, so we automatically know that's positive. And then negative 7. Different signs. Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 7 minus 1 is 6. And then what's bigger, 1 or 7? Well, 7's bigger, and 7 is negative. So our answer is negative. 1 plus negative 7 equals negative 6. All right, 14. Try it on your own. All right, so we have two different signs. Positive 5 plus negative 6. Different signs. Subtract and keep the sign of your bigger number. So 6 minus 5 is 1. 6 is bigger. 6 is negative. So negative 1. All right, number 15. Same sign. Negative 3 plus negative 3. Same sign. Keep your sign and add. 3 plus 3 is 6. So negative 3 plus negative 3 is negative 6. All right, 16. Try that one on your own. All right, we have two negative signs. Two negatives, same sign. Keep the sign and add. We're going to keep our negative. And then 4 plus 9 is 13. So negative 4 plus negative 9 is negative 13. All right, 17. Again, two negatives, same sign. Keep your sign and add. We're going to keep our negative sign. And then what is 8 plus 7? 8 plus 7 is 15. So negative 8 plus negative 7 equals negative 15. All right, 18. Go ahead and try that one on your own. All right, two different signs, different signs. Subtract and keep the sign of your bigger number. So what is 5 minus 3? 2. And then we have to look. We have a positive 3 and negative 5. 5 is bigger. 5 has a negative sign, so we keep the negative. All right, number 19. Two negatives, same sign. Keep the sign and add. So keep the negative, and then we add. 3 plus 2 is 5. Number 20. Same sign. Keep the sign and add. Keep our negative. And then 8 plus 5 is 13. All right. 21 through 24 are a little bit different. As you can see, there are three numbers, but all of these have a pattern. So we're going to do 21 together, and then I want you guys to do the 22, 23, 24 on your own. So if we look at this, so there's a common theme with each of these. So we look at 21 plus negative 21. When we have a positive 21 and a minus 21, those actually equal 0. So then we will have 0 plus negative 4. And as we talked about before, anytime we have 0 plus a number, it's just that number. So the answer to this one would be negative 4. And each of these have something similar to that. So try to find the pattern and write your answers for 22 through 24. All right, our next rule is going to be subtraction. But really, these are kind of the same as what we've been doing. So think about our rules from before. So we look at number 1, we have 6 minus 12. So we have different signs because our 6 is a positive and our 12 is a negative. So we have different signs. You subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So what's 12 minus 6? 6. And what number is bigger? 12 or 6? 12 is bigger and 12 is negative. So our answer is negative 6. So 6 minus 12 equals negative 6. All right, number 2, we have two same sign. Same sign, keep your sign and add. So these are negative 20 minus 15. They're both negatives, so you keep your sign and add. And 20 plus 15 is 35. So negative 20 minus 15 equals 35. All right, go ahead and try number 3 on your own. All right, so it's just like number 2, same sign, negative 22 minus 26, same sign, keep your sign and add. So negative, and then 22 plus 26 is 48. All right, a few practice problems. Number 1, negative 2 minus 8 equals, same sign, negative 2, negative 8. So we're going to keep our sign and add. 8 plus 2 is 10. Negative 2 minus 8 is negative 10. Number 2, negative 6 minus 0. Well, just like before, anytime we have a number plus or minus 0, it's just that number. So negative 6. All right, number 3, 7 minus 9. 7 is positive, 9 is negative. So different signs. We're going to subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 9 minus 7 is 2. 7 is positive, 9 is negative, 9 is bigger, so your answer is negative 2. All right, for this next one, it's something we haven't seen before, 2 negative signs touching. So when we have 8 minus negative 9, these 2 negative signs are right next to each other. That kind of looks funny, and we don't like the way that looks. So when you have 2 negative signs touching, that actually means positive. So if 2 negative signs touch, you can turn those into a positive. So now we have 8 plus 9, and 8 plus 9 is 17. When you do these on your paper, if you have 2 negatives touching, please turn those into a positive sign. So when you're doing your work, you know what's happening. So then our answer is 17. All right, number 5. Go ahead and try that one on your own. Okay, so this is just like our other one. 2 negative signs right next to each other touching. Turn those into a positive. So now we have a negative 1 plus 2. So we have a negative and a positive, different signs. Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 2 minus 1 is 1. To close out of that is 1. And then we had a positive in front of this 2. 2 is a bigger number and 2 is positive, so positive 1. Number 6, 0 minus negative 8. Remember, we have a minus and negative. Turn that into a positive. And now we have 0 plus 8. Any number plus 0 is just that number, so this equals 8. Right, try number 7 on your own. So we have negative 4 minus 2. Same sign. Keep the sign and add. So 4 plus 2 is 6, but our sign for both of those are negative, so it's going to be negative 6. So negative 4 minus 2 equals negative 6. All right, number 8, 7 minus 0. Again, we've talked about these, so any number minus 0 is just that number, so 7. All right, number 9, negative 5 minus 8. Same sign, negative 5, negative 8. Keep that sign, and then we just add. 5 plus 8, 13. All right, number 10, try it on your own. Okay, for this one, you should have realized we have 2 negative signs touching. When we have 2 negative signs touching, we turn them into a positive. So we have 9 plus 7, and then we just add 9 plus 7, 16. Number 11, different signs, not different signs, the same sign. Keep your sign and add. They're both negative, so we keep our negative and then add. 7 plus 1 is 8. So negative 1 minus 7 is negative 8. Number 12, try it on your own. Okay, this was the same as the one before, same sign. Keep that negative sign and add. 3 plus 8 is 11. So negative 3 minus 8 is negative 11. 13, same thing, negative, negative. Same sign, keep that sign and add. 6 and 30 is 36. All right, 14. Same sign, negative 4, negative 3. Keep that negative and add. 4 plus 3 is 7. All right, 15. Try it on your own. Okay, again, you should have realized you have two negative signs touching. We have two negative signs touching. We turn that into a positive. And now we have negative 24 plus 12. It's two different signs. Different signs you subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So when we subtract 24 minus 22, we get 2. And then we look at what's bigger. Is 24 bigger or is 22? 24 is bigger and 24 is negative. So our answer is going to be negative 2. All right, number 16, same thing, two negatives touching. Turn that into a positive. Now we just have 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Negative 14 minus negative 4. Again, we have two negative signs touching, so we need to change that into a positive. So now we have negative 14 plus 4. Different signs. Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 14 minus 4 is 10, and then we keep the sign of the bigger number. Well, 14 is bigger, and 14 is negative, so the answer is negative 10. All right, go ahead and try 18 on your own. All right, two negatives touching. Turn that into a positive. We have negative 16 plus 27. Different signs. We have a negative and a positive. So we're going to subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. 27 minus 16 is 9. And then what number is bigger, 16 or 27? Well, 27 is bigger and 27 is positive, so our answer is just 9. Number 19, same type of problem. Two negatives touching. We turn that into a positive. Negative 3 plus 2. Same or different signs. Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 3 minus 2 is 1. And then our 3 is bigger and 3 is negative, so our answer is negative 1. All right, go ahead and try number 20 on your own. We got two negatives touching. Change those into a positive. So now we have 18 plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23. Okay, hopefully you're getting the hang of this. You just need to remember your rules. Same sign, keep the sign and add. Different signs, subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. All right, after this, you guys are going to work on that worksheet. And if you have time, IXL. If you don't finish your IXL, it's fine. On Thursday, you will have time to get caught up on any of those IXLs that you aren't completed. All right, have a good day.